Is one of our more favorite times of the week, Wednesday mornings between 9 and 9:30, when we spend time with Wally Conway and Sold in St. Augustine. Here's Wally.
Absolutely, one of my favorite times of the week too. You know, the life of a home inspector is a really nice life, but by gracious, through the wonders of WSOS and the gratitude or gracious actions of Kevin, I get to be a DJ for 30 minutes every single week and spend time with you, listening to great songs and just sharing some thoughts on real estate. And I do not feel stuck in the middle with you. Steelers Wheel, 1972. Jerry Rafferty and Joe Egan, a couple of Scotsmen, did quite well on that song, Stuck in the Middle with You. Have you ever wondered who were they stuck in the middle with? Well, it turns out several years before, in the late 60s, they were at a music industry cocktail party, kind of yucking it up with other musicians, one of which was Bob Dylan. And they were not enamored with Bob, I suppose. And this song is really a parody or sort of a fun tribute to the fact that they were not starstruck by being in the company of Bob Dylan, and they just described it as stuck in the middle with you. And then later, Quentin Tarantino. Anytime Quentin Tarantino, if you're on his radar, something weird's about to happen. So Quentin Tarantino, stuck in the middle with you, in the movie Reservoir Dogs, there's a scene in there where they're torturing a policeman. We wouldn't want that, you know, it's not a good thing. So, but Quentin Tarantino, his movies, they're out there, right? It's always some crazy stuff. This is the song that played during the torture scene in Reservoir Dogs. So if you're a Quentin Tarantino fan, maybe go to Netflix, watch Reservoir Dogs, and it'll be stuck in the middle with you. You know, being stuck in the middle with the wrong home inspector is a terrible, terrible situation. How do you avoid being stuck in the middle with the wrong home inspection company? You could take the easy route and choose HomePro Inspections, go to the website and it'll articulate why, or Google. Good gracious, over 400, I think 451 at last peak, 5-star Google reviews plus Facebook and all of these other things. We've served nearly 40,000 people in the local area since we started HomePro Inspections back in 1994. Well, how do you separate one home inspector from another? The most common question we get, and we get this question, 40, 50 times every day. People call in, hey, I got a question. Well, yes, what is your question? And their question is, how much is a home inspection? And that's an important question, but it isn't the most important question. And because it's the only question that most people ask, they choose the cheapest thing they can find. Well, you can find a home inspection in our area for $150, $199, and you just can't get everything you need. So generally speaking, I would tell you that every inspection we do has so many things thrown into it, so much technology and so many warranties and whatnot, that it's unbeatable. There isn't a company anywhere in the region that's larger, with more experience, more technology, or better stands behind the inspection. Well, how do we do that? We do that with technology. Every single HomePro inspector is a licensed drone pilot, so we can get to places that you couldn't get with a ladder. They all have infrared cameras. They all have sewer scopes to evaluate what's going on down in those waistlines. They are all licensed WDO inspectors. In addition to being licensed home inspectors, WDO is termite wood rot. That's a separate license from the state. Every single one of them has that. And then there is what happens after you move in. Every single inspection that we do, we purchase on your behalf at our expense as part of the home inspection. And the home inspections, the fees begin at $295 for a condo, $395 for a single family home. So they're not expensive. So beginning at $295 for a condo, $395 for a house. If you're buying 10,000 square feet of house, it's going to be a bit more money, actually quite a bit more money, but that's good. We'll share in your wealth. But anyway, let's talk about that warranty position. Every single home we purchase from Residential Warranty Services, which is not probably the strongest warranty company in America. That's why we chose them. But we purchase warranty protection for you. It's over $100,000 in aggregate coverage. And it covers things that will happen in the future. We don't know which ones. That's why the coverage is so intense. There's a structural warranty there. The sewer lines are warranted. The roof is warranted for 5 full years. The appliances, the heating and air, the electric panel, things that always break are warranted. Most warranty companies are not worth a dime. And I know that because we've dealt with every single one of them. And what happens is if we've done a nice job on the home inspection and something goes wrong later and the warranty company doesn't cover it, people are mad at us. I'm like, that wasn't the warranty company we recommended you to. Why did you choose that company? Oh, my real estate agent told me to do it. Well, you got to do a little research, trust and verify. If you go to our website, gohomepro.com, and click on the warranty button, we've done a comparative analysis of the major warranty companies across the country, certainly all that are available here in the greater St. Augustine area, and you can see exactly why we chose Residential Warranty Services for us to purchase on your behalf so you will be protected. Residential Warranty Service says this: if HomePro Inspections inspect it, it's protected. And what do they mean by that? They make the presumption, as do you, as do I, that the home inspection is complete, correct, and consistent. So if our inspector inspects something for you and says, yep, they've got a Bosch 621 dishwasher, and we verified it was there and it's working, bam, it's now a warranted item, okay? No pre-existing condition nonsense, no, oh, but we don't cover that. The list of exclusions and exemptions from most warranty companies is shameful. It's not criminal, but it's shameful. It just doesn't work out. That's why we chose Residential Warranty Services. And they also, because we've inspected the home, because we've purchased for you this extensive warranty coverage, they will give you the opportunity to extend it forever. And it's 18 months on the initial extension, and then thereafter is 12, but 18 months instead of 12. Guess when things usually go wrong? The day after warranties expire, right? That's just how luck generally plays. So we've done everything imaginable to put you in a position so we're not stuck in the middle together. We want to be a positive reflection of your real estate agent. We want to help them to protect you. We want to be there for you during the inspection, during the re-inspection if you choose, during the termite inspection. If you decide you have the need for air sampling, water sampling, any level of due diligence that you need, we have someone or multiple people on staff who can care to that need. The other thing we can do is talk you out of things that you don't need. So we get some really strange requests that people want to know about and say, you know, we've done this 40,000 times and we've never been in a scenario where that particular due diligence did any good. You know, it's like, well, what's the probability of a space debris falling on my house? Well, we don't know. Don't worry about that. And you know, there's no history of it happening. Talking about history of things happening, let's get back to the history of classic rock and have Kevin bring us our next song. Thank you.
Here come the jesters, 1, 2, 3. It's all part of my fantasy. I love the music and I love to see the crowd dancing in the aisles and singing out loud. Yeah. Here come the dancers, one by one. Your mama's calling, but you're having fun.
you looking for the best home warranty coverage for your next home purchase? Discover the only coverage in America that includes underground sewer and water piping at floridahomewarranty.net. Plans start as low as $435, and your home qualifies for a free 6-month extension when you get your home inspected by the pros at HomePro. Sign up online at floridahomewarranty.net.
Wally Conway here from HomePro Inspections. You hear the horror stories in the news every day. People's health in jeopardy from lead paint, asbestos, radon mold, and other toxins. The fear alone is enough to make you sick. Ever wondered what's in your home? HomePro can give you the peace of mind that comes from knowing, with a complete package of environmental sampling services. What you don't know can hurt you. Call the company that over 25,000 local homeowners have trusted since 1994. Call HomePro Inspections 904-268-8211 or online at gohomepro.com.
And this is the time we spend each and every Wednesday with Wally Conway and his show, Sold in St. Augustine. Here's Wally.
Bad company. If you choose the wrong home inspection company, you're in some bad company. That song reached number 13 in 1979 on the Billboard 100. It's actually called Rock and Roll Fantasy, though a lot of people call it Here Come the Dances and whatever. But it's properly called Rock and Roll Fantasy, written by Paul Rogers, who was also the lead guitarist. And the band Bad Company, interestingly, was managed by Peter Grant, who also managed Led Zeppelin. So old Peter did pretty well for himself in his management company. Why did they name it Bad Company? So it turned out Paul Rogers, as a young boy in England, in Britain there, was I guess made by his school teacher or a parent to read a book on Victorian morals. It's kind of weird how he's reading a book on Victorian morals, names his band Bad Company, and then right Here Come the Dancers. But anyway, so one of the illustrations in this old book was of a young boy looking up at a sort of a nefarious looking person, clearly a person who, if he spent time with, that would have been bad company. That was the caption of the book, and it so inspired him that he became a rock and roller, had lots of bad company, watched lots of dancers. So don't get in bad company. Don't choose a bad company. HomePro Inspections, we're eager to serve you, to care to you, to protect you. The website is gohomepro.com, and the telephone is 268-8211. Have a beautiful week. Enjoy the music.
Sweet it is to be loved.